You are live. Hello, everybody. Dean, Justin, Rich, GT350. How are we doing today? Me, I'm just fine. I worked today, had to take a nap. Of course, I'm trying to get the what's up, buckaroos. Hello, JB. Bork, bork, bork. Hi, Justin. GT350. And then JB's little shop. What's up, buckaroos? All quiet today. Nice weather. Yeah, it was. I come out today and I had my coat on because I went to work. I left for work at 5 a.m. and then it was in the 50s, I guess, around there. It was in the 70s, almost 80 when I left. I was like, wow, what happened? Matter of fact, I had to come home and put the air conditioning on. I just turned it off before I come in here. I won't turn the heat on until later on. Nice hat Buck has there. Say, you like Mopar's there, JB? Yeah, he likes. I don't know if he likes Mopars. Maybe not. He's a 2.8 liter dude. But at least I got a head start on the old Cruda. I got the Buck. Just got parts in yesterday, but I've been working. Worked overtime yesterday. I worked overtime today, and then slept today, so I didn't get to do anything with it. Got some little things going on. Bypass hose. I got a fuel pump I want to put in because once I put the fuel pump in, I can wrap up that power steering, and then I can have to order belts, check the hoses. I got a bunch of plumbing stuff up on the intake for the heater hoses and vacuum, carburetor, stuff like that. It's all little piddly things now. The things that take the most time, I think. But we getting it. Who'd we get in here? We got Old McDonald has a car. Hello, Old McDonald. A good Saturday night to all. Hey, Shell. She's saying hi to her fellow stalkers. And we got Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. Hello, Max. Good to see you. I see you put a couple more shorts out of your car. That car's pretty neat, man. Mopar or no car, baby? Says the chick with the Shelby Cobra shirt on. Well, it's like the old. You ever see that shirt for Harley Davidson? You know, I don't own a Harley. I just have the shirt. You look tired. Yeah, not necessarily, but yeah, I was tired. I get home about 2:30. I fell asleep before 3 o'clock, and I slept till 5. Yes, we will do it again, John. The buck stops here. Hey, there's Bear Rose. Hello, Bear Rose. Let me put the link up in case anybody wants to join in. Because that's what we do on a Saturday night anymore. And then once it, I don't know how to get rid of those little icons in there. I gotta wait till there we go. Pin message. Message pinned. There we go. We're in. What did Dean say here? The valve gear sure looks good. The valve gear sure looks good. Oh, you mean on the picture? Yeah, that looks good. Well, there was some rust in that number 8. Yeah, number 7 cylinder at the driver's side. Because I was turning it over to get the transmission disconnected. And I had to put some JB PB blaster down in there. But we got it. Hey, there's Punch Le Mans. Hello, Punch Le Mans, Ray. And Terry. Hello, Terry. Hello, Slimo. Happy Sunday morning. He's on the other side of the globe. Barrows, when you going live again? What's that he says? 8-ball Bear Rose for a Ford guy. Tell Penny hi. Does nothing special. Buck and A. Okay. All caught up. And oh, I missed that one. This one. Look at all the roses. So that's my plan this week. Anyway, I'll put those parts on I have for the buck, and then when I get some glasses, when I get some time, I'll tear that Mopar down and see what we got inside. I was hoping to just get it together and put it in the car and drive it, but it don't look that way. So got to go deeper. And if I'm going to go deeper, I might as well put bigger, taller pistons, because I have to measure what the deck height is on the ones that are in there. I think they're down in the hole pretty good. So we'll try to squeeze some more compression out of it. I have it all up and going again Sunday. Sorry for the delay. Okay, Barrows, thanks for sharing. New glasses, well, I ordered them. I got to wait till I went and got an eye exam and all that. But these are still the same. These are just reading glasses I get at the dollar store. But my eyes are getting worse. Worser. They're worser than they were. Cheers. Is that what that was, Dean? A whole bunch of wine and champagne glasses. So, anything new with anybody else? I don't have anything new. The same old, same old. I'm sort of like I'm in a lull right now. I was waiting for parts. They just came in. And now I got them. I could probably, what I did get, I could probably install in the morning, tomorrow morning. And I work tomorrow afternoon. Oh, I can't believe I have to use them now. Yeah. Well, I've been using them for years, Barrels. I have these glasses all over the place. And then when I'm sick of doing is I'll take them off and I'll put them somewhere, and then I have glasses all over the place. So I went and got prescription glasses now, so I can wear them all the time. Because these here are only for reading. They're not good for walking and all that other stuff. I'm from the British Commonwealth. We all whine down here. Hey, thank you, Punisher. Hit that like button, everybody. No, old McDonald's still broke. There's Auto Salvage. Hello, Auto Salvage. Hello, Turbo Tom. Well. Automatically salvageable outlaw. There's Lars too. Lars. Hello, Lars. You got a pumpkin. Am I do I look like the emojis? How's the other eye, Otto? Aye, aye, aye. I was hoping to work on the Astra, but it was cold and rainy. I did see I did see. Was that a short video or something? Man, you had some kind of critter down inside there. And you never know what you find in that stuff, right? Plus, it's some nasty dirt. I never liked all that. That's why I start messing with this big block. I got the vacuum out and I start sucking it all out. JB's a little slow today. He's trying to keep up. Hey, there's Damien, first responder. Hi, all. Let me see if I can move this camera over just a little bit. A little bit of chicken fry. There we go. Nothing new there, JB. I believe a possum. That's what I was thinking, a possum. Them things are nasty looking, aren't they? Years and years ago, a buddy of mine used to do trapping, and he'd catch them things, and then he'd skin them, and they stank too. What the buck? There's Hunter. Hello, Hunter. The Pontiac Maniac. What's this? JB's little shop. Reason you slow is Laws was meant wearing the Santa suit. Lars wasn't wearing the Santa suit and no cold beer. Barrow says if I get any slower, I'll wake up to yesterday. Hey, there's NSB. Hello, NSB. Howdy, Buck, and everyone got the steaks grilling, so we will be in and out. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Yeah, mine ain't too bad. I'm working this weekend, so it's one of them things. Robert, hello, Robert. Good job on that truck, Robert. I'm telling you, you do nice work. Everybody saying hi to Hunter. Hunter just got back from a 6-hour trip. Got me a Super Duty scoop for the poncho. Wow. Original? There's first responder saying hi to everybody. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody saying hi to each other. Okay. Is that one of them scoops that come backwards? Like just on the driver's side. Is that what you're talking about, Hunter? I don't remember them. I'm going to have to look that up, I think. Super Duty scoop. Pontiac. Super Duty hood scoop. Oh no, that one's there. It is too. I don't think that's his car. Maybe this one is more like it. Let's see. What do we got? Rusted Junk Garage. Hello, Rusted Junk. Hello, Wendy. The same one Ford used on the dump truck. I don't think so. I just looked one up. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. Present screen. Let me know if it's right. I think it's this one. Share. Boom. Is that it, Hunter? I know you can't see it. Let me see if I can. Maybe this one. Yep, that's it. Let me see if we get a side view. There's a better view. How about that one? That looks pretty cool. Let me go back and get rid of this one. And then, yeah, that picture there. Oh, I killed it. Oops. There we go. Oh, awesome. Top screen. There we go. Now, good afternoon, everyone. Just make sure I get everybody here. All right. Yep, that's it. Buck was taking a side shot of the car with no engine in it. It's going to look like that taking off. Oh, didn't think about that, Damien. As long as I can keep it from spinning. Look it up. Ford used the same scoop on the dump truck. Yeah, I thought the ones on the dump truck were backwards, though. You know, the opening was on the windshield side. Well, maybe not. Now I just need a 4-speed. Justin's asking how everybody's looking, how everybody's looking, how everybody's doing. Punisher Mons, well, Pontiac bought them from Ford, and they are Super Duty scoops. LOL. Ford guys aren't after them. Okay. All right, I found an output shaft and a tail shaft for the 727. Hey, thank you, thank you so much, Max. I appreciate that. I'll see you Thanksgiving weekend. I'm good, Justin. How are you? And there's 38 special, which is 38 POS Racing. Hi, Buck, and everyone else. Shop cleaning day here. Oh, I I cleaned it up before I brought the bucket, and now it's a big mess again. I get I get to the point where I have to search for my tools, and that's when I get mad and put them all back in the toolbox, and then 15 minutes later they're all back out again. Shh, sand, quiet. The 4 guys will start talking about Dearborn gearboxes next, and you won't shut them up. Okay. So another thing, when I went to pick that 400 engine up, that guy had a bunch of 78, 79 Dodge trucks. They're all 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks sitting there. He actually had was it 74, 73 or 74 Snow Fighter, which I thought it would be the Snow Commando, or Snow Commander, but it was actually the Snow Fighter. He said something about they got sued for using that name, and that's when it changed to the Commander. There's Levi. Hello, Levi. Good to see you. Evening, all. Hunter, I'm getting ready to LS swap another Pontiac. LOL. Well, you did good with the last one. My dad had one. Had one what, Max? Pontiac. I knew that. I knew it, Ray. Please don't ruin those cars, Ray. Punisher wants that 28-10-5 win. Oh, his snow fighter. Oh, the snow fighter. Yeah, it was 4-speed and green. Okay. Yeah, this was a red one. I think it was red or orange or something like that. But he had a yard full of those old Dodges. I like them years. You know, those years, I think Chevy, Dodge, and Ford in the 76 to 79 era, I think all of them are cool. Now, the square body even goes farther, but uh, so does the Ford and the Dodge. But I just like the way the 77 to 79s look. Those Astros deserve a real motor, a 400 or a dang 455. Heck, build a 468 stroker or something cool. Uh-oh, it's happening. They're building a burnout drift car. It'll be up there on that rev limiter all the time. That was Roland. And technician Troy was on that rev limiter. I think he even said, I never had it on the rev limiter that long. That was a fun time. Can't believe it's over a month already since it happened. And it's over. But if you guys are active, you'd already have a month in of work on the next year's round. Poor demise of those cars. Yeah. So Max says his dad's truck looked funny driving away. The back tires were off to one side, stuck out the passenger side. That's weird, huh? To drive straight down the road. They need some poncho power. Hey, Mofo driver. He says, "Hey, Buck and everyone. Hello, Mofo. How you doing today? How's the weather out that way? I know up here it was like 70, 75 degrees about an hour ago. The yellow one's getting rebuilt as is. How's the motor in there, Ray? Does the motor spin, or are you gonna have to redo that whole thing too? Looks like it was sitting a long time. Yeah, I guess I was about 12. Okay, so maybe you had different size back spacing wheels on it or something. 60s now to 50s. Oh, okay, Ray. That makes me feel better. It spins over. Oh, cool. Everybody complained about those four-cylinder engines, but I had a few of those back in the day. Matter of fact, I think it was a 76 Astra wagon. And man, you couldn't kill that thing. It just ran and ran and ran. And I had a couple of Vegas, a couple of Chevettes. They were all $50 cars way back then. You buy them, you run them till they die, and you go get another one. The yellow one would be a sweet ride. Yeah, that's what they told me about that 400 I got. It spun over. Yeah, about 110 degrees. I think that's about all I got out of it. And then I had to do some spraying and some back and forth action. The only thing I'm doing is putting a 5-speed in it. Oh, okay. Did they come with 5 speeds? I don't remember. I thought they only had 4. And I think they still had the T handle thing you can pull up for reverse. See, Damien knows what it's all about. Lots of overtime, guys. Have hardly time for any of my own stuff. Yeah, I didn't have much time. I didn't do anything since Wednesday. I think I did a little bit Friday morning when I did that, put the air into the cylinder. And that's about all I did. And then today, yeah. And today I got home and took a nap, and here I am. Yeah, there's another good one, right? Barrows. It ran when it was parked. I guess so. It ran to where you parked it. There you go, Ray. There's some Vega GT wheels for you. Uh-oh. The rat rod snowballed into a dart block and AFR heads. There he goes again. It's an automatic, not sure. Force cylinder, the force cylinder will bolt up. Okay. Oh, cool. I got you. 4-cylinder S10 5-speed. So the old, they were the Iron Dukes they had in those 4 cylinders? The, what you call it? S10s? Monday, I have head to the city and pick up another bottle of Argon. Uh-oh. You doing some welding. Hello, Constitution Corner. Hi, Sean. How you doing? Good to see you. In type or in font form. It happens first. It's 5-speed would be pretty cool. 4 cylinders in the cars were like pre-4-cylinder Iron Dukes. Oh, were they? Just had that aluminum head on them. Well, thank you there, POS Racing. I appreciate that. You're a good guy, man. Thank you so much. That'll keep me going too. So now I can mount that carburetor on there. I'll just put it on there snug and see what I need there. Good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, Sean. Man, not bad. I was working a lot and doing some videos. Not many videos, but some. And that's about it. Haven't gone nowhere. I'm going to go out to Aunt Nancy's on Thanksgiving. I'm going to go out there for a few days and then stop by Ron Kirkpatrick's and stop by and see Dick Dastardly and then come home and back to work again until Christmas vacation. We got $10 for the Crosley build purchase. Howdy, Buck. Howdy, Vic. Didn't they use the Vega aluminum engine? Iron Dukes in all I've seen. I don't know. Well, thank you so much, Barrows. I appreciate that. What the buck? It's $2 for a buck. I've been extremely busy as well. Have you been traveling the country a lot, or are you staying in one place lately? Are you in PA? Just been here. Yeah. Okay. Bucking hell. I hope that's not where you're at, Vic. Okay. Yeah, that's what he's got. The yellow one has the aluminum bag, and the tan one has the Iron Duke. I never knew they put the Iron Duke in those ones. That's because I probably had enough problem with the aluminum ones. I got rid of them or moved on. If you need carb adapter spacers, I got them. You can put a 4-barrel on a 2-barrel throttle body intake. Okay. You can put a 4-barrel on a 2-barrel throttle body intake. Ohio, so yeah, hell. Let's hello, Shopcat. Good to see you. 73 to 76 Astros used the Vega 140. 77's got the Iron Duke. I think it was 77 last year for those. I forget. I remember going to the football game, and the 74 Vega, I think, it had the new style. It had that curved grill. I'm going to leave your stream playing in the background as I try to build the hood scoop for your car in the CAD. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Vic. I appreciate all you're doing. I think that's so cool. I'm going to put his link up here in case some of you guys don't know it or not, but Functional Histories is building a little like matchbox of my Cruda, and he's done a bunch of other people's cars too. So we'll put the link up here, and paste. Boom, Functional Histories. And you go check out some of his work. It's really neat. It's neat how he does it, and the resemblance is really, really cool too. Functional Histories, love your work. Yes. Hey, there's B&R Racing. Hello, B&R. Cool, 400 Mopar. Yeah, so far, see how I'm going to tear it down this week and see what I got. I'm just hoping that it looked like there was antifreeze in it. That thing's been sitting a long time. So as long as I don't have a cracked block, I should be okay. And if not, then I should be able to get a lot of parts out of it. I'll get my money back out of it anyway. That's for sure. But I think we'll be fine. Good evening from the cold and wet Northeast Kansas, folks. Hello, Ron. But the Sunbird was basically a continuation. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You've done more for our channel than we've done for yours. We're eternally grateful for your help, truly. Oh, no problem there, Vic. That's what I've been doing since we started doing these lives. We always help everybody out. And in turn, it has helped me. So it all comes out in the wash. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just happy I'm able to do it. That's all. I enjoy doing this. His stuff is pretty good. Yes, it is. Thank you, Punisher Mom's Garage. Mop. Mostly old parts. I didn't think of it as mop. I just think about, what is he talking about? Bum, bum, bum. Yep. Functional Histories is the good stuff. Hey, Hippie. Hello, Hippie Miller. And he says hello, all. So how's it going? It's going pretty good, pretty good. Life is life. You got to go to work. Got to come home and go back to work and come home and then mess around in the garage. And the same old, same old. I was just talking to my girlfriend. I think I'm getting rid of my motorcycle because I didn't even ride it this year. And then that will put more money in the kitty for parts. I should sell one of my cars too, and I'll have more money for parts. Hey, there you go. Well, thank you, Ron. That sounds like an idea, huh? You can always post on your videos as seen on Buck Does It. Functional Histories looks like YouTube dropped me, but there's a resub for you. There you go. Hey, there's Blake. Hello, Blake. Good to see you. I hope everything's doing well for you. Everybody's saying hi to Bad Attitude. Yeah, work, eat, and sleep. That is the way. Yeah, and then every now and then I get some relaxation, and then a lot of times I don't relax. I go out in the garage. But I'm going to work. I wanted to work the whole month of overtime, whole month of October in overtime. And I think I'm going to stretch it another 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and then lay off until January. Functional Histories, I think last time I subbed you, I didn't leave a comment and like. I did this time, so it should stick for a while. Hell yeah, as seen on Buck Does a certain selling point. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like a rock star. Well, somebody said I was a rock star, and I said, yeah, under a rock. I sold it on Tuesday. Going to a great guy who wants to start a YouTube channel. He rescues old cars out in fields and get their hands on him. Shop Cat. Oh yeah, you can put his link up if you want. You are a moderator. We'll check him out, unless he didn't start one yet. It's not looking forward to Monday. Got to pull the engine out of 2003 S10 Blazer. Yuck. Yeah, it can get a little tight in there, especially if it's a four-wheel drive. But if you have a 3-foot extension with a swivel and a lift, you'd be all right. I've done a lot of those. That should be the 4.3 in there. Therapy is wrenching. Yeah. Yeah, when was it? Wednesday, I think I was out there messing around with the belts and brackets for the 455. And I was like, I don't want to do this. But man, once I got started, I didn't want to stop. It was fun then, you know. Like you said, therapy is wrenching. For me, it is too. He hasn't started yet, but I won't let him forget. I laughed my ass off. Yeah. All right. Well, let us know there. You're welcome to come in here and throw his link up there. You know, we'll check him out. You know, usually when you put a link up on here, people go and check them out. Whereabouts in Kansas are you? I'm about 50 miles north of Belleville, Kansas. Yep, 4x4. Got to drop the front diff to clear the oil pan. Oh, wow. I don't remember that part. I thought we always squeeze them. Well, you know what? Sometimes what we would do is when we had the lift, we would pull the transmission transfer case out, then lift the engine out. But I don't know if it was on them ones or not. I'm trying to get my chrome alternator working without using the guts from the good one in the car. Then I'll have two broken alternators. I have to do my research. I have to do my I got to brush up on Chrysler alternators and circuits and stuff. Because I'm gonna have to wire all that. I haven't done it in a while. But those, I don't think those ones are that hard. I did more GM ones than anything. Bigfoots and Mopars. Hello, Mark. Howdy. Hope you're all doing well. 38, mostly all parts is in Topeka. And you got a thumbs up. That pan is deep. You're close to the Lowell Reservoir, great fishing lake. All right, Ray, thanks for stopping in. You have a good night. Oh, I run a GM, Les Wires. Oh, okay, that's for sure. Yeah. As a matter of fact, that 400 motor I got came with a 100 amp GM alternator. I'm like, man, I don't need all that. I'll probably put a Chrysler one on there. What's he say? I found an indirect way to brighten your headlights and cover the pulse width modulation on your Chrysler alternator. Hmm. Hey, as I'm listening, it occurs to me that this is a stream full of car guys. So, if we can get the donations for the Crosley, what should we do with it? Drag, different motor, pickup body, etc. Hmm. There you go, people. Something to think about. He has that little Crosley. I believe there's a. Let me see if I can videos. Thought he had a video on here. I'll go back and look for it a little bit here. He wants a little bit of inspiration. No, I don't see it. I'll keep looking and reading. Yeah, no regulator to wire with the GM. It's built in. I would definitely convert it to a 12-volt system. That's just me, though. In pursuit of happiness, I'll settle for fractions. It's the little things that make the big differences. Opinions, anyone? How functional history is a Hayabusa engine? Something like that? Oh, yeah. Good luck affording one of those. But wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Oh, yeah, there you go. Put a parachute on the back of your car and a chop cam. You'll look fast. It would be. Yeah, can't find it. Anyway, I'll keep looking. Maybe I can search. Oh, Crosley. Okay, let me see if I can find one. That's a wagon. I think that's a car. Imagine Crosby busting ass down the track and smoking guys in purpose-built drag cars. Yeah, that little Geo Metro was sure doing close to that at the No Name Nationals from Hot Rod Guy's Garage, I think it is. All right. What's that you say? Indirect connection light amplification using specific cheating. Sounds good, responded. Crosley, that's a pretty cool one. I'd say a 2.3 liter Ford with a T5 behind it, but that's me. Man, they do a lot with them 2.3 liter Fords, don't they? Because there's I forget what the classes they call them, but they dirt race those cars. 2.3 liter Fords with 2-barrel engines on them, and some even have 4-barrel. But man, they cam them up so much you can hear every cylinder flying. Bop it, bop it, bop it. I think it's cool. I can't figure out now. Can't remember what they call them, that class. Kim, 2.3 EcoBoost. Haha. Beaver Springs, last time I never hooked up a battery charger all weekend. That's running cooling fan, water pump between rounds, and some light at night. Slept in the car. Oh, wow. So the battery lasted that long, Max. That's pretty good. Can do a lot with a little money with those little Pinto 4-bangers. Prices of, a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff with them. So the more parts they sell, the less they cost, really. If you can imagine that. I'm on the fence, guys. What's the chat say? Keep my custom towing cam or come up with another cam that I have at ground for street strip or twin T's. I'm getting 15 to the gallon, having fun. 15 to the gallon. Pole buck? I can do that. Let's try it. Let's start a poll. What should FRG do? So he wants us keep same cam. Street. Start the poll. There you go. Those 2.3 Pinto engines were incredible. John Huber proved that with 8-second time slips. It's a 2-year-old $100 Royal King battery. Wow. When they went EcoBoost, the wall, it says 302. Functional histories. How about an all aluminum Waukesha 4-cylinder? About the same era. If I'm honest, I'm thinking that we might have enough room to stuff a GM 4.3 in it. I don't know. It's all pipe dream without the donations. Trying to get it before someone else does. Hey, there's Tim Windsor. Hello, Tim Windsor. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. God bless you. Hey there, Tim. Good to see you, man. ASO says the big cam. We're still getting polling going on. I have no idea what a Waukesha is. Hello, Mater. How you doing, Mater? ASO, how you feeling, brother? Oh, Waukesha. He says Waukesha. Hello, Mr. Windsor. I don't know what a Waukesha. I've heard of Waukesha pumps, but I never heard of Waukesha engine. Maybe we'll look it up. What do you think? Google. Where's Google at? I think I spelled it wrong. Waukesha engine. Let's see if we can get a. Where are we at? Tim, about the same. What's the goal for the 400 buck? Well, I'm going to open it up, see what we got. I had some rust in the one cylinder. If anything, I got a whole lot of good parts. I want to make sure there's no cracks in the block and stuff. But I'm going to take your advice and shoot for a 383 crank at least, and I'm probably going to have to put pistons in it anyway because of the water that was down in that one cylinder. And I thought, well, I want to see how far down in the hole they are. And then I thought, well, if I can get pistons as close to the deck as possible, that would raise the compression, and then either save up some money and buy some aluminum heads, or just there are 452 heads on there. I don't know, but I got a head start. I got a couple month head start because I was going to start all that in January. So everything's up in the air right now. I think once I get the block to the machine shop and have it checked, then we'll decide. If it's good, then I would like to stay with the 400, I believe. Holy smoke, 4K sub. Yes. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, it surprised me too. My behind is dragging replaced carpet and West Fusion Day. What a nightmare. Couldn't afford the OEM 1700, so paid 400 for a pre-mullet. Had to do a lot of cutting. That 4.3 was in the sandrail. Right, but the 350 is definitely physically too large to fit the car. Looking relatively inexpensive, small. This table upgrade for HP. 452. Yeah, that's what I heard. Ed's Machine said they were good, but I was somebody else mentioned to make sure I stick with a flat top piston and try to get it to 11 to 1. But I don't know if I could with 452 heads. I can put the 452s on there and then always change them later on. If you have a 2.8, it's trash. Oh, here you go, functional histories. If you go with the 4.3, build a later roller cam version. JB, how are you, bro? Yeah, but my original plan with that was to hopefully to if it was good on all, um, I was going to take compression test and just stick it down in there and find a 4-barrel intake for it for now, and just get the crew to mobile, and then I'm getting another 400 engine, and I could have built that one or built one, whatever. I don't know, but I think I'm going to build one of those 400s for sure. Might as well, since I'm going to have two of them. I was searching for 440, and then this came up. So, not sure what that means, but he's the real car guy. We'll let him know there, Vic. But 38 has a point there. What's he got here? Predator 2-cylinder with integrated motor assist starter on the front of the Saab V4. But does keep an eye out for replacement piston weight. Try to stay as close to original weight as possible, so to avoid balancing and reciprocating assembly. This is hard to do with 11-to-1 compression. What's hard to do? Getting the piston? Oh, the piston weight. I got you. But I remember you saying, Ron, if you want to, you need to get a lot of compression in a Mopar, big block. So, because I was thinking, 10 and a half maybe, and somebody said, no, you should get up around 11. 11-to-1 pistons are heavy for a 400. Okay. But don't they stick down in the hole like 40 thousandths? That's what I've seen so far anyway. This one is way out there, but how about a 3-cylinder Perkins diesel behind the MGOD trans? Go for a hyper mileage build. Wow. Chevy needs to sponsor you. 11-to-1 pistons are heavy for a 400. I got to see what rods are in this one. This one came out of a W300, so I don't know if they have. They should all just be the same rods as any other 400. I don't know. I'm only getting into this Mopar stuff now. As I say, piston weight is a non-issue. You're not revving that 455 past 5,500 all the time. No, we're talking about the Mopar. Talking about the Mopar 400. Yes, I read that. That's like 115, but 125 in the hole yield around 7 to 8. And then the only ones I saw, I think, were Keith Black pistons, which are like 39 thousandths or something. I read a story from Motor Trend. But I imagine I can get the block decked and then get the cylinder heads shaved too. That should help me out a little too. Mopar parts are high. I don't think they're as high as the Buick were, though. Let me tell you. I looked up rod bearings and stuff and mains. They were only like $150, $160 compared to almost 300 for the Buick, which is crazy. I thought, man, did I get myself into a hole here? He got dinged by YouTube. But you can go back in and I don't remember how you do that, because they dinged me one time about music playing on one of my lives. Considerably lighter than Forge units. They may be a good option if you're not using boost or nitrous. Yeah, no boost, no nitrous. I didn't graduate to that level yet. BOP makes Mopar great again, price-wise. Yeah, I think they work. KB Hypercutic. Well, anyway, there was Motor Trend article. It says how to make Hemi power with a 400 engine, and all they did was just, I think they had like 400 and some horsepower out of it just by putting pistons and 906 heads in it and a camshaft and 4-barrel intake. That's where I got that number from. No, it's because they said it was 39 in the hole. And then I read, because that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully tomorrow morning I'll pull the heads off that 400 and I'll see exactly how far these ones are in there. And then take it from there. It's that because I've been quoting music lyrics again. Rotation weight is where horsepower is at. That's what helps stockers run 9s, quarter mile. Hey, there's Buster Radio Garage. What's up, Buckers? BRG's in the house. Make sure you, okay, the poll, it looks like the poll is over. And first responder, you got 86% street strip cam and 14% on keep the same cam. So there you go. We'll end the poll now. Boom. Okay, JB, you don't even have to do anything anymore. The algorithm is about as intelligent as a dead worm. I had an inspirational video one time that they pulled because they said I was suicidal. Well, maybe not even supposed to say that word. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Skip that last. My radials are fine, Chris. Warm yours up for me, PRD. Found a set of KRD 30 over black pistons on Marketplace a few months back for this for $100. No, do the opposite of it all. JB, I tried misquoting everything so the algorithm section of YouTube doesn't get me. Looks like less miles per gallon in the future. I'll see what I can get out of it, though. Well, first responder, you don't have to listen to everything you hear on the internet. Okay, the pros for a big block: huge bore, short stroke, unshrouded valves, relatively lightweight for a big block, stout bottom end. Cons: stamped steel, non-adjustable rockers, low compression ratio, and thin cylinder walls. Oh, I didn't know I had thin cylinder walls. So is it all right to go 30 over with it? Oops, sorry if the algorithm cut your eyes out or something, but I was wondering why you spelled it out that way, but now I know why. I appreciate that because old Al will find that 30 should be fine. 40 is absolute max. Well, maybe I can even go 20. I don't know. Hmm. Well, we'll find out. I noticed some small rust pits in that one cylinder that I can see with the bore scope, but that's not that clear. That's why I'm going to pull the heads off and go from there. And I do have a set of Crane adjustable rockers. They'll just have to be dressed up. Old Max Wedge says, "Go big first time around, or you're going to buy twice." Nothing is big enough or fast enough sooner or later. Isn't that the fact, Max? That's what a buddy of mine told me when I was buying a motorcycle. He said, Buck, he says, go big right away. He said, don't start out with a small one, just go big. And that's what I did. I got a dresser. Check bore taper. And no issue with the 400s before choosing a bore size. Well, 400 had 18 thousandths difference between the top and bottom. Yeah, well, that's one thing I might have going good for me here. If that engine, which it looks like it only has 42,000 miles on it, hopefully I won't have that issue. But I thought, well, I'll strip it down, take it to the machine shop, and say, here, let me know what I got. I'll pay the money to have it bagged defluxed and get the cylinders checked and all that stuff, and then make a decision after that. So I'll make sure I definitely tell them to check all that stuff. As much as you'll be driving, even if you take it to 40, you probably last the rest of your life with it. That's for sure, Barrows. Well, race it at the No Name Nationals once a year, right? Now I'd probably go to the track around here with my nephew, but still, we got a dozen times in the summer. If that, it's only a Sundays. Well, a dozen times at the track, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh well, better. Yes, exactly. It's all good, Dean. Crowd wants carnage. That's what I deliver or try to rather. And that's exactly what I was thinking about when I built that 455. But I wanted to build an engine. I haven't done one in so long. I thought, man, I should have just bought a used one and stuffed her down in there for as much as I'm going to drive it. But now I could say, hey, I did that. I got it on video too. Here's a sticker and a card. Okay, got a bail, fellas. Thanks for the help. Pray for the Crosby build. God bless you there, Vic. Yep. And I was just talking to Ron Kirkpatrick today too, and there's no timeline on that 400 engine. I have another one coming, and Thanksgiving time. Hopefully, Hopefully that one I could just stuff down in there and get it driving. I would really like to have that crew running and driving by February. I don't know if I'll get that far, but could probably have it running and maybe put brakes on it afterwards. Hey, there's John Wilburn. Hello, John. John says, mostly old parts. Before I dial, I'll own a 400 and Sonic check it. It's my favorite big block. Hi, John. Morning, copyright strike. We skipped the light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor, and I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. Sing it for us, Dean. I could have bought an LS and saved a ton. What's the fun in that? Everybody's LS and everything, aren't they? That was for you, BRG. Buck will be paying for it in the copyright strikes. That's all right, Dean. Bring it on. That's the cool thing about having multiple hot rods. You change the oil by date, not mileage, so you can get away with a lot more than a true daily. Yeah, and that was another thing with that 400. I was going to keep it in the truck until January, and I just couldn't do it. Curiosity got the best of me. I had to get out there and pull the plugs out and take a look inside. So tomorrow morning, I'll work on the buck for a little bit, and then it'll probably take me a half hour to get them heads off of there. Maybe even flip it upside down and take the pan off. I might buy a Sonic tester. About $100 online if they're any good. I don't know. There's Colleen. Hello, Colleen. What's that? 400 Mopar is lower at your board than a 464 and a shorter stroke than a 305 Chevy. Crazy board to stroke ratio. On the 400 smallest overbore always. But I'm looking for heads for a big Mopar. Keep me in mind. All right. I will keep you in mind. The Buck will never get it running. He's too busy working on the CUDA. No, I try to mix it up a little bit, JB. It's just I just couldn't let it sit. I just got parts in for the Buck, so I had to get a fuel pump. I want to put the fuel pump on it, fuel hose on it there, the inlet hose for the fuel pump. And then I can put the power steering brackets and all on and button that side up. I don't want you to be demonetized, Buck. No, neither do I, Dean. Thank you. If I remember right, 400 is 30 over 440 pistons. That I don't know. JB, then you can get the Buck. Have you ever thought about a blower? I had fleeting thoughts, yeah, but no. Let's take baby steps here. Hey, look who it is. There's old Toe Mater.
Yep.
Well, hey, don't.
I'm gonna say you've been up here all by your little lonesome. Figure, hey, come here and nudge, get you out of here.
Yeah, no problem. How's the weather down there? It looks a little hot.
Hot. It's been raining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean it came down a big downpour for about 3 hours. Hey
Wow.
Barrows, got first responder, of course got my troll, Dean, JB.
Tony's hot rod. Well, it's
Tony's
out.
out
Huh?
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I went up going and had to go get some more stuff from my favorite tool place. That was, of course, Harbor Freight.
Horrible freight.
Yep, horrible freight. Yeah, went up
Yeah.
doing the video on the toolboxes they got there, and then I got the other video done today of some of the woodworking I was doing.
Okay. Yep. I have a Harbor Freight like 4 miles from my house. So well, I can't say constantly go there, but I frequently go there.
Did you ever see any of those videos I did from the junkyard?
I don't think so.
If I'm not mistaken, that one there, they're fixing to have two crews go in, crush everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because the guy that does it, um, he's saying, yeah, that land's been sold and everything, so they're fixing to go in and crush and get rid of everything out there.
I don't know if I have to check. I'm going to try going to your channel now and
All right.
see.
I'll play it this. Last time I was out there,
I gotta make sure I'm still subscribed to your channel. I should be.
should be.
Yeah. Why don't you just send me a chat message? Just say hi or something, or just blanket period,
There.
and then I can use that to go to channel. There it is. There it is.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
Uh-huh. But I know that last time I was out there, they had a couple of late model vets even with engines in them.
Oh,
So
yeah?
I'd be going. Those definitely are going to have the some LS motors.
Uh-huh. And they're gonna
And
crush them all.
they're going to crush them. And up like this. Right now, I think they're bringing about 2 to 250 a car. So if anybody needed something, yeah, they could be able to pick up, say, a complete car for make the guy an offer of say $300-400, and they could be able to get out of there with, say an LS motor. Hell, there was even a couple of Jaguars down in there.
Wow. Is that the cowboy crushing video? That's
Yeah.
only 29 seconds.
Yeah, that's one of them. I've done about 3 different videos for being out there.
Okay. Yeah, and oh no, I see. Somehow, okay, I just subscribed.
All right.
So somehow that YouTube kicked me out.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dean, I can understand that.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't get any notifications from you for a while. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'm still subscribed, and I guess I wasn't. That explains that one. So I'll get back in there and watch them. I watch a lot of videos now on my TV, so I don't get to comment because I can't comment when I watch them on TV.
But I mean, like I said, I was out there. I mean, they had like that one video. It showed it was a Ford crew cab with a rollback, and I think it had like a 460 in it. So if it's still out there, that's going to get crushed. I'm still waiting. I know that Busted Radial, he's interested in the 440 that's in the RV out there. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. But yeah, I mean, hell, there's even I've done a video on the El Camino. Was out there. There was a old Chevy Wrecker. I mean, they got a whole bunch of the older stuff. I mean, even I was telling Ole about that. It was either 58 or 59 Ford Custom 2-door sitting out there.
Wow. Yeah, Barrows would like that one.
Yeah, Barrows, he's seen the video on it, and it's like, someone better grab this thing before it's getting crushed.
It'll be a soup can next.
Yeah, or a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or a new electric car.
yeah. And that I don't think anybody wants to see or ride around in. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen cars. There was one out there. I've seen Cowboy loaded up, and the inspection sticker and everything had only been expired for about 4 months.
Wow.
And it went right in the crusher. They said, "Oh, because of the damage and everything on it, it wouldn't be worth fixing."
Barrows says it would cost them $3 to $4 grand just to get it.
Yeah, but how much is it going to cost you to get those exact same parts in, say, 5 years?
Yeah.
It's probably going to cost you that much and more just to get anything.
Yeah, it's not bad if you have an extra $3, $4 grand laying around, but
Yeah, but like I said, probably pick something like that up for, say, $400 or $500, if not maybe a little bit more.
first responder. Hey, Barrows, I think I have a flathead Ford ignition distributor. Bye bye, Mr. Radical Max Wedge.
Yeah.
Good night, Max.
I mean, hell, that jet boat out there had that 460 in it. I seen the video where he just ripped it right on out, and they wound up selling it for like, I think they said they sold that 460 for like $150.
Wow.
Yeah,
Had a
that's
small
what
here. But he threw it out.
Of course, being a Mopar guy, I'm out there looking. It's like, okay, what Mopars are out here I can get parts off of?
B flatty or early molded bell? I imagine he's talking about flathead Fords, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had different ones.
I didn't even get a chance to find out about that Onan generator that came out of that school bus.
What you were going to get it running or see if it turned or what?
I was going to see about getting it to see about getting it running and everything. I'm going, Onan generators, I mean, a twin cylinder.
Right.
I mean, those things are what, $4 grand?
I don't know, but I left one at an old shop I worked at. A guy gave me, and I never went back for it. And then never thought about it. It was an Onan generator too. It was an old one though. I think the carburetor was all gumped up and stuff, and I mean it would run if you poured gas down there, but I never worked on it.
Those are easy to work on. I mean, I had one in the RV I used to have,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a problem with it, and I was trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And it sit there and run, and then all of a sudden it'd be smoking real bad, and then just shut off. And then I was like, okay, I wanted to go check, make sure there's plenty of oil in it. Pull the little dipstick out. Man, I just got oil, real thin running out. Like, what the hell's going on? Drain the oil, and you could smell the gasoline mixed in there. Change the filter, put the right amount of oil in it, and start it back up and run fine for a while. Come to find out, being a 2-cylinder, the coil fires one cylinder, then the other, but the coil was bad. It was only firing on one cylinder. But since gas was going in, it was just going right past the rings and the sump.
Yeah. That's a pretty strong loader. It'd go right through a 460 block. That's a big loader too. That's when he lived in Ohio, I guess. Yeah, it's a shame a lot of these places are getting rid of all that stuff.
Yep.
Everyone, please help me name the Ram 50. I did a short on Mopar's Mustangs minivans. Look for the short with the dart and the engine stand. Yeah, she was looking. She wanted to know is the dart is called the Ghost, I believe, and she didn't know whether to name her Ram 50. I was surprised Unfinished Project didn't come up with a name for you there, Colleen, because he's pretty good at that.
Well, if I had more information to go off of, I could probably come up with a name.
Yeah, you'd have to go to her channel. Let me put her link up.
Yep.
And then you can go watch the. I'll put the link for her channel up. All right. Copy. Paste. Send. There's her link. Yeah, I wasn't subscribed to Colleen Tebow. How about that?
Damn, I'm not even okay. Well,
okay, so it's not on her channel. It's on Mustangs, Mopars, and minivans. Let me get that one.
Well, thank you. Just got one from me.
There it is, right here. Thank you, Richard GT350. I read right past that when she said it was on Mopar, Mustangs, and minivans. Did a short on most. Yeah, look for the short with the engine stand. There we go. And then there's the link.
All right. Well, I'm already subscribed to that one.
Right. So you got to look at it's the second one in on the shorts tab.
On the shorts.
Get the truck put together.
Time to get the truck put together.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the name of the video.
Okay, I see it there.
And she's looking for names for her truck. It's a little Dodge D50. Oh, and here's the link to the short right here too.
Thank you, Bear Rose, for getting that in there. No problem, Colleen. Hey, we're gonna help everybody out.
You can always go watch the video, leave a comment in the comment section, and then she'll pick a name.
No, you know, ASO. I'm happy with you coming and trolling me. Of course, you ain't been trolling me on my live streams or my videos.
What's he say, Dean? We got to find someone new to troll.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marrows. Yeah, Mater, that's Mama M cubed.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm getting there slowly. I'm looking at how many subs I've got, and I'm only 125 more away from my next giveaway.
Oh, when's your next giveaway?
When I hit 750.
750.
Yep. I'm at 625 right now.
Oh, I thought you were farther than that.
No, not much. I mean, I was surprised. How many months ago was it? I finally hit the 500.
Yeah.
And like I said, right now I've hit the 625, so I'm climbing still.
Oh yeah, 625. Yeah. Oh, it was 660 videos I saw. I thought you were up in the 600 somewhere. 660, but it's 660 videos.
I'm trying to get more videos than I've got subs. Or should I have it the other way around?
Hey, there's Unfinished Project. Hey, Unfinished Project. Colleen's looking for a name for her Ram 50. She don't know whether to call it a boy or a girl.
Well, easiest way on something like that, get a quarter out. Heads it's a boy, tails is the girl, and best 2 out of 3.
Yeah. I actually have a coin flipper app on my phone. You just hit the button, you toss the coin, and it comes up. Yeah. I'm going to put JB's link up here, and just in case anybody doesn't have, he's 9 away from 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Hey, Pure Pontiac.
Just in case nobody's subscribed to JB's little channel, or JB's little shop. The engine is a girl. Colleen, I gave you the shake earlier. There's JB's little shop link. In case
I can't sub to him because I'm already there.
All right. Oh, hey, here's Pure Pontiac Garage. Hello, Pure Pontiac Garage. I'm late to the party, but hello, everyone. Junkyard D says, Colleen, is it going to have a stick shift?
Junkyard, you got to be politically correct nowadays. It's a millennial anti-theft device.
Oh. It is going to have a stick shift. And she does say that in the video.
If I'm not mistaken, the Ram 50, that was based off the Mitsubishi. Didn't it have the
yeah, that was the little Mitsubishi. When they first came out, I think they had them 2.6 Mitsubishi 4-cylinders in them with the 3 timing chains in them or something. Or 2 timing chains anyway.
It was one. That's a G54B. I used to work in Japanese cars, and it's like, yeah, that's that. Mm-hmm. But I know they had they were weren't they front wheel drive, or were they rear wheel drive? I'm thinking of the Rampage.
Right, you're thinking of Rampage. This is the little D50 Ram.
Yeah.
Little pickup truck.
Those weren't all that bad.
No. Hey, Twisted Mopar Dennis. Hello, Twisted Mopar.
Imagine one of those with say a 3.9 in it. Automatic.
I don't know about that, but no, I thought the 3.9 was in the Dakotas.
Yeah, but I'm talking about say get one of those 3.9s.
Oh, I got you.
And put that in the D50.
Well, I think she's put a 318 in there.
That still works. I mean, there's not really all that much difference between the 3.9 and the 5.2. I mean, The heads are, of course, different, but so I know the pistons are the same, connecting rods the same, everything on the front half, it's all the same.
It's putting a 318 in it.
Well, that'll make it get up and go.
See this,
No.
Colleen? Mitsubishi.
Yeah. Now, I'm just wondering, what is she doing to stiffen up the front suspension on that with that extra weight? I know there's not going to be that much of a weight difference, but I know that 318 is going to be a little bit more weight to it.
Well, I guess maybe they'll hit that nail on the head when they come to it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I said once I put that 455 in that Skylark. I was told to put 350 springs in it. Chevy 350 Nova springs in it. And
Yeah.
the ones that were in it were the same numbers that I called for. So I'll just let the ones in there that are in there.
First responder, I don't think she's going to have that big of a hammer to make that firewall go back more. Besides, she's probably wanting the extra leg room in there.
Let's see. I just saw the video. Put a rack and pinion in it. Perfect candidate for a $900 twin turbo setup for a Mopar online.
Nah, put a blower on it.
Should be fine.
Get a blower with some nitrous and everything. That way, every time she comes up to a stoplight, you see a little squirt of nitrous.
Oh, yeah.
That would freak people out.
So, here you go. The Dean's got a name for you. The Smashy Bashy 318. The Smashy Bishi. The Smashabishi. The way the weight sets in there, it'll be the same ride height as this V6.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I know the 318 is going to weigh more than the 4-cylinder that's in there from the factory. I just don't know what the weight difference is.
Yeah, well, what kind of suspension? What kind of suspension's in that? Is that a torsion bar suspension?
I don't remember if it's torsion bar or if it's got coil springs in the front.
Auto salvage. Just put a big block in it. Oh, there you go. There you go, Colleen, the Rammer Jammer. The Rammer Jammer. I'm planning process of a 408 or maybe 426 stroker for my 96 Ram. I'm after big torque.
Uh-oh. Hang on a minute.
Well, it's torsion bar, yes, but rear mount recirculating ball. Shocks with helper springs, maybe air shocks. Oh, you talking about up front there, Colleen? A lot of people make the mistake going with a V8 over i6. The i6 usually is stiffer springs because the weight
I'll
is.
be right back. She winds up calling me without coming in here to ask me a question. I can't understand what she's saying on the phone. I'll be right back.
FRG. Hey, cousin Mike. Hello, cousin Mike. Howdy, Buck. Just had to put a new waterer at work. Got electrocuted by the old one. Oh gosh. Well, if you were electrocuted, you wouldn't be here. You just got shocked. Amy. Yes, Buck. The Ramajama. That's a badass Ramajama. Everybody's saying hello to. My choice would be, is that
Saphira.
Saphira. Thank you. I was having a hard time pronouncing that one.
Now, do you know where that name comes from?
No.
That's the name of the dragon. And damn it, I know the name of the movie. I can't think of it.
How about Fitty? What's that?
Aragon. It's Aragon. That's the name of the dragon from the movie Aragon.
Aragon. How about 50 Cent?
You could always call it Your Worst Nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, Buck smelling what I stepped in. What I'm stepping in. Bad Ramajama. Oh, because Mike's texting from the dead.
Now, we could always go with like what Dean could always say, it's the black on black.
He's,
The reference to Mad Max, the Interceptor. It's the last of the V8s.
If Buck owned the Ram, it would be a Buck 50. Buck is picking up what you're laying down, yeah. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, Buck 50. I like that one.
Well, Colleen, I hope we're giving you some good ideas. Hey, 49.5.
The Ram 49.5.
I'm gonna say, does she live? Where does Colleen live at? Because like they can either be the St. Louis Rams, the LA Rams.
No, I think she's North Carolina.
Ah,
how about half wit?
Or half lit.
Well, that's how you have to order a cheesesteak in Philly. Oh, South Carolina, she's at. You have to get it with or without cheese. Or with whiz or without whiz.
You gotta have, if you're gonna get something like that, you gotta have it with.
Dean wants you to put a 59 Ford Galaxy Starliner grill on it and call it a free 50.
Oh, could you imagine the look on everybody's faces if she was, once she has that 318 in there, she goes and puts a whole bunch of Hemi badges all over it.
Oh.
That freaks some people out.
Mighty Maxine. Colleen doesn't do sports. So Friday was Jersey Day at work. She wore her AHRA shirt.
Ah.
Oh, instead of Mighty Max, it's Mighty Maxine. Those trucks had 411, I think, from the factory. They're peppy with the 4-cylinder. Hey, here's one for you, half pint. Uh-oh. Wait till I get my 1950 Olds rocket hood ornament on my pickup. That's a big hood ornament, isn't it? Got a Hemi build coming up.
Must be watching for that one.
I know where there's a early Hemi is for sale. Oh, she likes half pint. Yeah, that's got to be a lot of money. Yeah, it's a huge ornament. Might have to put helper springs on for that one. Now with that truck, I think has coils up front. You can throw a hammer a 2x4 in the coil spring. Figure it came up from UP. Yeah, I told you. Anyone had a 70, 73 Ford F-150, brand new trim for sale. Still in the wrapper.
Wow.
Emblem about has big, as big as that T-Bird. Oh yeah. Unfinished Project has some stainless steel headers available for a 331 Hemi. Head gaskets and stainless steel headers.
How much power can you get out of one of those?
What's that?
So how much power can you get out of one of those early small Hemis?
That I wouldn't know. It was an Oldsmobile. I thought it was a Nash. Oh, and that truck trim is for the wheel wells for all four. It's a 50 to 53 Olds. That's got to be a neat looking hood ornament.
So, Buck, what are you going to have ready for No Name next year?
Well, my plan is to have the Cruda running and driving down there. It may not be finished, but I plan on having it driving. Haven't really figured out what I'm exactly going to do with an engine, but Unfinished Project says you can get all the horsepower out of it. I'm not sure what it is for sure, but I can tell you it's one with a bell on it. Did I miss something there? Oh, okay. The Cruda. Yeah, the Cruda. Yeah, I should be able to jump back on that by January. Like once No Name Nationals is mentioned, the dates and stuff, then I might even get on it before that. Because I have that 455 down inside the buck. I just have all the little stuff now, exhaust and carburetor linkage, heater hose, inlets, outlets, all that stuff, belts, hoses, radiator, all that little stuff that takes forever.
Yeah, it's all that little stuff that's, you get, the engine in and it's everything else that goes with it. That's what takes the longest.
Right.
Well, I'm hoping that I get that everything goes good with that phone call I get Monday. If that goes through, then yeah, I shouldn't have any problems to be able to make No Name next year.
Looks like a giant bomb with wings and fins running back. Yeah, I just looked at the pictures of them. They look like they're jets. If you look, I did a short. It's an old Ford farm truck. I'm going to be drilling over that Cruda. Let me know if I can help out with parts. I don't know how much for big block, but I've been known to be lucky finding stuff. Yeah, I was going to give you a call there, first responder. I don't know how much overtime you're working, but um, maybe I'll give you a call tomorrow morning or about 11 or something, and we'll talk. Any of you Mopar guys know what I'm talking about?
I missed what.
He said he found an early Hemi engine.
Right.
Let's see if I can bring it back up here.
That
I can find
331.
it. Was it the 331?
Yeah, it was 331.
He says, I'm not sure what it is for sure, but I can tell you it's the one with the bell on it. I have a barricade fuel tank door collecting dust. So welcome to a
I'm
bunker.
not all that familiar on the early
Thank you,
Hemis.
first responder.
Hey,
I'm after the rest of the truck. So there's the link. You can go and check out the hood ornament, the Bakuda. Somebody else did that too. Hey Ron, how you doing, Ron? Hey, Buck just got home.
hey, Ron.
Dean, if you want that 8.8, get my info from John. Hey Ron. Casting numbers, tell it. He's talking about the about this one. Remote guards know what I'm talking about.
Justin Hill in the house.
Hi, Justin. Not sure what it is. It says earlier Hemi. Let me see if I go back and find it. Right here, he says, I know where an early Hemi is for sale. Ron says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ron. Hello, Ron.
That reminds me, I got to make sure that if JB and Lars go to No Name next year, I got to make sure to take my Cobalt 24 volt beard trimmer.
Oh, 24 volt beard trimmer.
Yeah, I did a video on it.
Okay. Sounds like a weed whacker to me.
Let me see if I can find that video. It's been a few months.
Come to think of it, I've never owned a 52 Ford. Yeah, I think I need that truck. King of the Hill, welcome. P.S. Don't quote me. I know enough to get all of us in trouble. And he's already on Sunday, so he knows what happened today.
All right. You want to see my 24 volt, my Cobalt 24 volt beard trimmer?
Uh-huh. Did you put the link up?
Yeah, I got it up there.
Are you do I have you as a moderator?
Nope.
No, you have it right here. Okay,
Right.
play it. Or do I have to play it?
All right.
No.
Last night I was on JB's little live stream, and Lars was saying that my little Cobalt 24 volt weed eater wouldn't trim that beard. So let's see how it does on the grass.
This is 3 weeks of growth with rain and everything that Texas is normal for. And I'm sorry for the butt shot, but it is what it is.
Hey, Lars, if this thing will cut that grass that quick and easy, it should trim that beard. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so he knows that it's a complete engine sitting on an engine stand. It's got the bell housing made to the block. I'm not interested in it, but it can be bought for a fair price.
Wow.
New thing at the No Name Nationals, hog tie mater.
You have to catch me first.
Judge not the weed whacker, least you be whacked. Yeah. If anyone is interested, I can connect them to the guy that has it. Let me put Pure Pontiac's link up there. And that way you can get a hold of him through one of his videos, or I don't know if he has an email on his link or not on his channel. But we'll put his link up here just in case anybody's interested in an old Hemi engine.
That would be something.
Boom.
Oh, that'd be something. Colleen could get that the 331 and put that in that Ram 50 and say, yes, it's got a Hemi.
You would be whacked to judge the whacker. There's Pure Pontiac's link there. Stun gun yet? Oh, just FYI, hot dog flavored candy corn is probably as good as you think it tastes. I saw that video. I thought, man, a hot dog flavored candy corn. Nah. It's getting gold in Idaho. Yeah, I saw you had snow up there. Weed whackers are fun, are all fun and games until you have one go off in your pocket. I should sow and live off the sewage. Oh, missed that. Okay. Landon, yeah, that's funny. Okay, what did he say? When I die, giving everyone their stun gun. Last one standing gets everything. Oh, man. And took my little toe off with a weed whacker. Yes, Buck, my email is on my about page. I think it's a good engine. It's not all rusted up or anything. There you go, people.
Well, my only question is, if the bell housing, how is the bell housing made onto it? Because you got to have access to the flywheel and clutch and everything.
Right. That I don't know. But Ron here, it says Pontiac did a Hemi mod. It was so close to early Mopar, the valve covers from a 354 fit.
Yeah.
I just remember my dad had an old DeSoto and had a Hemi in it. I think it was like a 57 or 58 or something like that. One of the big ones with the big wings on the back. Man, was that car fast. So Ron says that the bell housing is cast into it. The flywheel is offset. So and even Barrow says it's cast into the block like the early flathead Fords. They were a pain in the butt to work on.
I can believe it.
Cousin Mike says, "Oh, I ate a few different flavors and quit."
Now, to me, I actually do like the original King Corn. I know a lot of people don't, but I do.
Right. Yes, if it was a Pontiac Hemi, I would already be in my garage. Those early cost a fortune to build. I sell them to Bob. And there's Mickey. Hello, Mickey. What's going on, Buckers? Hope all is well.
Hello.
Found a set of police radar guns. I'm charging the batteries now. I think I'm about giving one to a fireman who has an Interceptor Crown Vic. Oh, once you don't get in trouble there. Don't hold me to it, but I think he said he won $1,200 for that Hemi.
That's not a bad price.
The Waffle House Hustler. Oh, that must be Mickey. Ron says the 354 and the 392, you can use the small block Mopar bell housing on them. Oh, there's some information for you. Let me put Ron's link up here too. Just in case anybody wanted to go check him out. He does a lot with the 426 Hemis, and big Mopar nut.
I remember when back in the early 80s, I was out walking around the junkyard. I was actually trying to find a Hemi. And the guy said, yeah, I got about 3 or 4 of them out there. He goes, how much you want for them? He goes, find one, you pull it, $100. Yeah, just think about what those things would be worth now.
There's Ron Kirkpatrick's link. He just started putting videos up. Check him out. He just did a toolbox tour, which is pretty cool. Man, he got a lot of stuff. Dean, get them Mater sandwiches ready. Got to catch us a Mater. All right.
Do you know what?
Wrap around. What's that?
I was wondering if he knows what's on the Mater sandwich.
I don't know. I always put mayonnaise and pepper on my Mater sandwiches. It's amazing what they'll throw away after they're done. Hey, Mickey, if he can get off work in time, he'll be there. Landon, that kind of hate is just jealousy. Well, because Landon says, Pure Pontiac Garage says he might get $1,200 for that Hemi, and Landon says, Pure, that's about $1,000 more than any Dodge is worth.
Oh, if Colleen's still listening, I got a name. You can call it the Slick 50.
Oh, the Slick 50. To catch a buck, got to use CUDA parts. Barrels is the closest Dodge freak. There's a closet Dodge freak. Half the Dodges are in his yard. Hey, there's Ed's machine. Hello, Ed. How you doing?
Hey, Ed. He's not that far away from me. About 4 hours.
I'm a Hellman's mayonnaise nut, or Duke's. I like Duke's too. I don't like that Miracle Whip stuff. Lukey. Yeah, Buck. Look is locked in, and with the SOV Fox body on 2 adders and to the 8th. We have our hands full. You're going to let Terry drive it. Hi, Ed. And Ron says he'd never seen a 330 running Hemi running sell any higher than $500. Mater sandwiches come wrapped in Texas toilet paper. Works best on that because it don't take shit off nobody.
Nope.
Everything's big in Texas. What's up, Pop? Hope all is well.
Look, if Fairfax was what, second largest state, but the actual largest in the continental.
Well, so Pure Pontiac Ron, what do you think it is? A 331? And like you said, the casting numbers will tell you. You should be able to get a casting number off it and search the intranet. It's around Dookies. I need to see the casting numbers. They also made a 290 Hemi. And Dean said, even if you have Ford parts 40 feet down after a limestone cave in, and a dump cover up, I'll find the Thunderbird parts. Texas is its own country.
Yep.
There's Ed saying hi to everybody.
Because we got Hill Country, we got the Gulf, we got Piney Woods, we got Desert.
Waco.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that. We ain't coming out.
Yeah, we ain't coming out. Waco, Amarillo, the Alamo.
Yeah, Waco's about 45 minutes from me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was down there a few years ago.
I've been down here for several years.
Yeah, Ron Kirkpatrick, he's from Mars. Okay, that's cool. I just know a bunch of guys in these lives are Mopar, so I figured I'd pass along the info. If the guy that does my vehicle, it's the guy that does his vehicle inspections.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anybody looking for an older Hemi engine, get a hold of Pure Pontiac Garage.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, the one thing about it is you've got to find someone that's wanting to buy one and willing to part with the money.
Yeah.
And everything, if they want, if they know what it's worth. I mean, if they know what it's worth, then they might not.
I was going to ask that question, but I won't.
I don't know because I don't have a sister.
Okay.
And I've been married twice.
Dual rocker, right? They actually did make the Hemi until the 60s when they copyrighted the name Hemi.
Dodge called it what? Fire Dome?
Dome. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
So the email is on the about page for those head gaskets and block hugger headers for a 331. I'll put his link up. Just in case anybody wants to check out unfinished projects. Email.
Okay, so DeSoto was Fire Dome, Red Ram was Dodge. Okay.
Was multitasking and listening. The GoFundMe account to buy the Hemi. And no, the Hemi originally was a WW2 aircraft engine. How about that?
Yeah.
And then Barrow says DeSoto was the Fire Dome and the Red Ram was Dodge.
Chrysler, they actually had a W24 engine for World War II. They actually took 4 6-cylinders and had them running off of one crankshaft. I think. No, they had them all combined, but it was 4 6-cylinders.
I can't remember what Chrysler called the big one. And well, there's an unfinished projects link. Mickey says, so Buck, I went out to the range the other day with Luke he thought it was a good idea to shoot a 308 round at a paper target. Let's just say the target wasn't too happy. Ron says, oh, right here. Ron says the 50s are the 50s are an actual Hemi also. The 60s are Gen 2. 426 was a NASCAR engine.
Actually, the 426 started off in NHRA, drag racing. It did not go into NASCAR racing till later, into the late 60s.
Martinis aren't people, too. Unfinished project. Pew, pew, pew. Nope, NASCAR, he said. My 57 Dodge truck out back is a factory red Ram truck, but somebody already snagged it. And it's got a 318 in it now. I like drinking martini on a Porsche. Maybe it's an accent thing.
Yeah.
Ron says he has the Hemi Petty raced in the 1964 Daytona 500.
Wow.
He's a Hemi dude.
See, from what I was told, I mean, I could have been wrong, but the information I was told that it was designed for NHRA drag racing originally, and then gone into NASCAR.
Yeah. First one raced, 426 was adapted to drag racing mid-summer 64. Then they built the NHRA vehicles.
Okay. See, then the information I was given was wrong. Okay.
Ron, what's it in? I think it's in his garage.
Oh, there's Lars.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking for a beard trimming. And JB's hanging in. He's just lurking in the background. Yeah, that would be a pretty good idea there, Pure Pontiac.
Yep.
Take a little video of it and get the casting number in the video if you can. And then just put it out there, and get a hold of you if anybody's interested in buying it. That might help. So it's in the garage. Petty's 64 car is gone. I own two of Petty's race cars. That's cool. Got some old memorabilia.
Man, I'd love to be able to get my hands on some of the old NASCAR, the Dodge or Plymouth, either one of them that was used in NASCAR back
So
then.
NASCAR then when NASCAR banned them, that's when drag racers started using them.
NASCAR didn't ban the Hemi till what, 72?
Oh, that I don't know. The Wooter hose. But the Dodge Hemi is a high torque, lower horsepower engine. Actually, those early Hemis are kind of low on horsepower, but will run on any octane fuel. They don't come alive until you supercharge them.
Oh, there's Colleen. I didn't know if she heard me say, call your D50, call it the Slick 50.
So it was the same year. What the buck? Hello, Travis.
Hey, Travis.
Okay, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Rich put a link up here if you guys want to go watch a 2-hour long complete history of the Hemi. I'd like to put that in my queue. I like watching those videos.
Yep.
Okay, so yep, the 72. Then they put the max wedge heads on Hemi blocks to use up leftover parts. Buck, I'll send you pics. All right. Yeah, send in my email. I can put them on. I can put them on here if you don't mind. If you
Yeah,
want
'cause
everybody bugging you about Hemis.
because that was the thing that
Well,
Ford and Chevy guys were complaining about with Chrysler. They went to NASCAR, and so they decided to make it where it was what 368 cubic inch maximum.
Turbo Tom has a video of a customer's truck that Petty signed the dash. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey Tom.
GT350 says that Hemi is an interesting video. I have it put up here. I'll probably watch it later. It'll be in my what do you call it, history.
Damn,
The reason they banned it is because they didn't offer enough of them to the public. If they would have offered more of them, it would have been a different story. Oh. Just 3 more weeks of 712s and I get a day off. A day.
I know that feeling.
About that. They changed the rules in 72 also to hammer the Hemi. There's not much that I know for sure. The bulk of my knowledge is stuff I've read or been told. I often find that everyone else has read or been told something different. Okay.
That's usually the way everything is.
Oh, the truck has a race name to be revealed shortly, but I'm looking for an everyday name, like Half Pint. Good night, everyone. Good night, Ed. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Hope everything's well for you. Everybody saying night, Ed. Hey, there's Irish Outlaw. Hello, Irish Outlaw. Good to see you. Night, Pop. Oh, in 72, the whole automotive industry was turned on its head. Literally got retarded.
Yeah, because that's when the EPA decided to start making everybody go for higher fuel mileage and everything.
Safira. She likes the half pint. Cool. Hey, Jay. Let's see here. Hey, there's Mark. Hello, Mark. If I remember correctly, the Chevy and Ford were 23 degree and the Mopars were 18 degree, which is about 50 horsepower difference. Oh, and in 72, they ruined the look of all muscle cars. Hey, old man. Hey, guys.
Yeah, 71 is when the B bodies went to what they called the Coke bottle design, the boxy style.
We need to get Irish a lift for safety. Well, once BRG hits 5,000 subscribers, he's giving one away. Everything got nadered. Uh-oh, we got another customer.
Hey.
Hey, Mickey.
Guys, what's going on?
71 was the Coke bottle.
Yeah, I just seen somebody post something about the 18-degree heads. Yeah, the Hemis are killing everybody, so you know they got to outlaw them.
Yeah, what did he say here? Oh, that was old man in the shop said Fords are 23 and the Mopar are 18.
Yeah. Yeah, back then, because the only thing they had to compete with the Chevy was the 429 Thunderbolt that never really even came out.
Well, check Ron's channel for his. He's going to do he's going to do a video on his 71 Hemi Charger. I can't wait to see that one.
It's got a stick in it. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, Mickey's a stick guy, aren't you? You like the manuals, don't you?
Man, they're just fun. I had a little debate with a buddy earlier about it, and yeah, they're different. I believe in true stick cars. You got to use the clutch and shift the H pattern. I don't like the dog boxes where you just pull a lever where the length goes. So I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty much driving an automatic at that point. But nothing wrong with automatics. I just think they're fun to drive, to race. I don't know about daily driving. I daily drive automatic.
Uh-oh. Irish Outlaw added a new car today.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, check
How
that
about
out.
that? Let me put the. Where'd you go here? Okay, that's all the way on the bottom. All right. Boom. I'll put the link up to his channel. You can go check it out.
I like to see Mickey try shifting gears on my vehicle.
Yeah, you put me in it, brother. We're gonna get it down through there.
Yeah, but you shift with your left foot.
My left foot, I'll figure
Yep.
it out. I got Jedi mind tricks when it comes to stick shift.
And Ron's a 4-speed guy too. He said, of course, I hate automatic.
Yeah, there you go. I've never driven a Rock Crusher 4-speed. I'd love to do that. I mean, I've driven column shifters, 5 speeds, 6 speeds. Never a 4-speed though. Not yet.
And a shell is a stick is the only way to go.
That's it. For racing, yeah. They bust up a lot of parts unless you know how to do it right. A weak clutch and a weak clutch will do it. Get enough slip so where they stay alive.
Does anybody know who designed the first Hemi and who they worked for? That I don't know. Here's
No.
Irish Outlaw's link. Go check him out. He just got a new car into the fleet.
So Mickey, how many motorcycles you ride?
Motorcycles, I gave up bikes. I used to race dirt bikes a long time ago. I gave that stuff up. Had a couple buddies die on them, so no more street
Alright,
bikes for me.
So then you know how to shift with your left foot.
Of course I do.
It was actually going to be called the Heavy, but the engineer spoke with a lisp and it ended up Hemi.
Now,
I think
Mater,
he meant to say wasn't looking for a car, but found one.
Mater, what you got? One of those Pro Mod Harleys that go like 680s in a quarter mile at 260 mile an hour or something?
I wish I did. But I mean, I do have a Harley.
Those things scare me.
Hey, I'm happy with that wide glide I've got.
Yeah, I had a 21st amethyst purple dyno wide glide with mini apes on it for a while.
What year?
04. No.
Okay.
What year was that
So you-
bike? It was the 04 actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Right,
Yeah,
'cause I got
it.
Yeah, mine's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, I had it for a few months and then one too many people pull out in front of you and that's it. They just don't respect bikers enough.
No.
No. I've had that happen many a times, but hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, unfortunately where I live at on the
Motor-sized
East Coast.
bicycles? Nope.
Yeah. Where I live at in the East Coast, there's way too much traffic out here. If I lived out in like the Midwest or something like that with a bunch of open back roads, it'd be different, but too much city life over here. Everybody drives like jerk offs. The closer you get to the beach, the more buttheads you get that drive. So
Oh, you'd love it here in Texas, then. We got lots of open roads.
yeah, I'd love to come to Texas.
And it's warmer longer.
Yeah, there's a couple of racetracks I like to go. Plus, couple of buddies I know out there street race. I like to go watch one of those events. But yeah, Texas is fantastic.
According to Google, the first vehicle powered by a hemispherical combustion chamber engine was first developed by Pipe, a Belgian car company, in 1905.
I actually heard about something like that. I don't know enough about the Hemis to
I believe
comment
it
on
was
them.
Smokey, and he worked for GM, and they sold it to Chrysler.
Mm.
I don't know.
One thing, Mickey, is I got the Motorplex in my backyard.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy. I think about 40 minutes away from the nearest drag strip and dirt track. That's about the
I've
closest
got, let's see, I've got two actually I've got the quarter mile back over here. Got an 8 mile brand new one about 6 or 7 minutes up the road this way. And got another 8 mile probably about 20 minutes further out.
Mm.
But before you get to that 8 mile, you got the quarter mile dirt track.
I love to do dirt track racing. That's different. It's definitely different.
Oh,
Some of those,
I did it years ago. I'd love to get back into it, but man, it's gotten to be so costly and everything.
1955.
Oh, my bikes, but bikes are just real. Stick to four wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't. There's people just don't. They're negligent of bikers, and
Oh yeah.
if you're not a bike, if you've never ridden a bike, you're just oblivious to it. And
Yeah.
cell phones. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I almost got hit a couple times with people on the cell phone.
Yep.
Well, see, that's one thing that when I went to take my riding course, the instructor said, when you're out there on the bike, you got to think that everybody in a car is a hired assassin out after you.
Yep.
You got to pay
Absolutely
attention
right.
to what they're doing. Keep an eye on what their wheels are doing. Everything. If you're coming up and they're stopped, if you see that wheel starting to move, you better start reacting to it.
Well, Mater, you've had bikes, so I had that Dyna Wide Glide with Vance and Hines with the baffle removed because a buddy was like, "Oh, your bike's not loud enough; they can't hear you." Dude, I don't care how loud that bike is. People just don't respect you.
They still don't see because I had a 93 Wide Glide with drag pipes on it, and that thing was loud. It would set off alarms as I drove by.
Yeah.
Right. And they'd still pull out.
Yep.
What scared me the most is when they come to a stop sign and like come up to it real fast.
Yeah, no,
I
no
didn't know if they were
space.
going to stop or not.
Yep.
Oh, I had
That's
one
good.
lady, and I was out riding around when I still had the my tri-glide, and she comes up to the stop sign, and then she just kept on going. I laid on the horn at her and everything, and she got shocked and everything. She actually followed me, and she apologized, saying she didn't see me. I go, I appreciate you apologizing, but you gotta look.
Yep.
People, and that's one thing the guy was saying, even in the class. People in cars are so used to seeing cars and trucks, the big rigs. Motorcycles are so damn small, they don't see it.
No, not at all.
So the first V8 came out in 1948 by the Campbell Soup Company.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta put these kids to sleep. I'll be jumping on in the comments here in a little bit. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Mickey. Thanks for stopping in, man. Good to see you.
Definitely. Have a good one,
Good
fellas.
night.
All right.
Take care of them kiddos. Now, my son-in-law has a Tesla with the awareness sensors, but motorcycle are too small for them. People rely on them sensors too much.
Yeah, I know. There was, they've already had 2 incidences where someone on a motorcycle actually got ran over and killed by someone driving a Tesla. Because the taillights are so much closer. You know, I mean, you're only talking about maybe a foot away or so, foot and a half. And Tesla's, sensors think, oh, that car is further on up. And next thing you know, bam, they're getting run over.
So the first responders said, Mater, you're right. They are hired assassins. I have 165 at the wheel and 4,200 in suspension on my Dyna. I use every bit of it. I don't wait for shit to happen. I get behind it.
Yep. Now mine's only got the 96 being an 11, and it's stock. Except I did take the baffles out of the Vance and Hines, and that actually gave it a lot more. Oh,
Oh, sorry to hear that. Does nothing special. My neighbor almost got hit twice in one afternoon, put his bike up for sale the next day. Had an uncle killed in 73 by an old woman in a caddy pulled out in front of him.
damn.
Yeah, I had man, years and years ago, I had a Suzuki 450 and a lady pulled right out in front of me. And I stuck that front wheel right in her wheel well. And I went up and over. Good thing I wasn't going too fast. I was still doing like 35, but cracked the helmet and everything.
I mean, I got to be careful. I'm always careful when I'm out there riding. And especially if I got to go up to Dallas, it's like I'm
Permanent.
doing this number. Keep an eye on my mirrors. Hell, I even do that if I'm even in the car.
Wow. She fell asleep at the wheel and killed one of his friends. Amen, Tony. 200% agree.
Hmm.
I got the Vance and Hines 2-in-1 race baffles on my Heritage. It's loud.
Well, I know I've done a video on the exhaust and everything for the Wide Glide.
Mm-hmm.
Someone did rate my chop. It's like, okay, fine. So I did the exhaust on both the trike and the Wide Glide.
Yeah. I got rid of my my last Harley. I got rid of. I guess it's going on 2 years now. I'm probably going to get rid of my Honda next. I don't ride it enough. It's just sitting, and I don't like it sitting that long. I didn't even start it this year.
First responder, for one thing, I am going to be upgrading the front springs and everything. I did pick up a set to go on that Tri-Glide because coming up to a stop and everything, to think that bike would want a nosedive. And actually picked up I got everything for about I think less than $150 for different springs to go in. The rear, I'm not worried about. Those are good. Front, I got to do. And the way those springs work is the more they're compressed, the stiffer they get. Uh-oh. Someone's going to be in trouble because they got to get to Home Depot in the morning.
Oh, it does nothing special. Fucking A.
All right, you have a good night.
Night there, does nothing special. Emulators. A guy from high school died when a car pulled out in front of him. But in her defense, she had no idea he was doing 140. It literally skinned him out. Was still alive for about 10 minutes after. Man, what a shame. Wow. God bless him.
See, now something like that, when you're out there on two wheels and you're doing, that kind of speed,
Bring the Harley
you got time you ain't got time to react.
I thought about getting a little scooter or a little tiny motorcycle I put on the front of my trailer and take the drag race. I don't have to
Oh,
be
you-
walking around as much.
Like a little pit bike.
Yeah, yeah. I should just get a little mini bike. Then I could.
Oh, you know, I
Yeah,
do
great.
have that Yamaha hopper out there in the garage I got.
Yeah.
That would be perfect little pit bike for somebody. The only thing is,
God, I
I
was
just
just thinking like a little like a like a little 125 or something like that.
oh, this one here, it's only a 50 two-stroke, but I can get a big bore kit to bump it up to 60.
Yeah. And John says, so somehow I still have a problem getting the monkey bikers to wear long pants and real shoes.
Well, John, on something like that, if they don't want to wear long pants and shoes,
Yeah.
they can't go down the track.
All right. Well, that's the rules.
It's like you've got the guys that are, what's the rule for having to wear a helmet? And if you've got slicks and everything, if you ain't got it, nope, you ain't going down the track. Plain and
Yeah.
simple.
Hello, Big Block 402. How you doing today, Stephen? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. It's sitting in its spot. I just got all the little stuff to do now. I just got parts in yesterday. So I'll have another video up here soon.
Hey, Big Mark. But yeah,
Shorter spring, that's how they do it. Problem with Harley is dual rate valve. It can't react fast enough. Go to cartridge with the right being a rebound and left compression. Way better. That's correct. Big Block saying hi to everybody. Block 402.
John, he would have fun being down here next month when they're running that Go Power Sports 380. It's a 3.5 mile off-road track.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but there it is. It's down in the hole there, Big Block. I just got all the little piddly things to do.
But 3-hour long race.
No dive is done through valving. If you don't do it by spring ride, quality goes down. Ron says, when I was in the military, you must wear proper riding gear. Being retired, my insurance won't cover if I'm not wearing proper riding gear.
And that's the one thing that, I know a lot of guys that ride bikes, they won't ride if they got a helmet. And I'm
Right.
going, me, nope, I'm wearing a helmet because I guarantee you, I might be hard-headed,
And
but
drones.
my head started, it's not as hard as that pavement.
Yes, it fits in there real nice there, Big Block. I think it looks pretty good down in there. Hey, there's
Hey,
Clint Street Machines. Hello, Clint. How you doing today? The Rat Fink. Or the Brat Fink, rather.
Yeah, I mean, I got, as far as I got the valve
Like the belt.
and heavier oil to go in there too.
I'm going to put Ron's link back up here just in case. He's a big Mopar guy, Hemi guy. Got a bunch of neat cars. He's starting to put videos out of all this of his different vehicles. Go check him out. There's his link right here. Ron, that reflective belt. Yep, the belt. Think of views you'll get going down the track in a full fire suit and race gear. It works both ways. Big block power. Oh, he's already rendering the Brat Fink video right now. Stopped in while I wait.
Nice.
Cool. Hey, Kiwi in the house. Full face helmet with a camera here and UV activated tint. Wow, high tech stuff.
I do have a full face modular. I wear that mostly when it's cold and everything because it blocks more of the wind. But most of time I'm wearing that 3/4. I mean it's an open face, but I'm wearing it.
Okay, so Ron, I'll be doing videos. Most are former raced cars and street Hemis, few max wedges, and some 6-packs. Cool. Not tree.
Fingers aren't typing the way they're supposed to.
Yeah. Or auto what do they call it?
Autocorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me a lot. Yeah, because when I'm at work, I can't how can I say it? I can watch YouTube videos or whatever, but I have to comment on my phone because they have me blocked out from commenting on my laptop. So, company, they're just protecting all our goodies. That's all. And, but that's all right. And then when I'm on my phone, the glasses I have, I just went and got an eye exam and new glasses ordered on Thursday, I think it was. But the glasses at work, my eyes are getting worse as I'm getting older. So I got to keep up with that now. So it's a poor man who blames the checks. Are they called Brumbly down there, Dean?
I forget what they call them. Australia is definitely one continent I would love to go to.
Australia. You get it down there and stop in and see Slimo. He was in there earlier.
There's a few other people I could see while down there, yeah.
And what was his name? Copperhead. Is it Copperhead Customs? I think Copperhead Customs is down there too. He comes in every now and then. And Dean is in New Zealand.
New Zealand's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Australia.
Yeah. What's he say here? 2 supplies. The Brumbly was the Australian name, and at the Australian-owned mine in New Zealand, we called them Brumbies. Oh my Lord! Do I need new glasses? Imagine the details I could get if I could actually see my replicas. Australia, seriously? Freaking trees are trying to kill you there. No, not going. Yeah, I get more search results than with Brumby than Brat. YouTube stopped me from downloading video from my phone unless I change my settings to allow monitoring access. Nope, I'll stop making video before that. May just be a phone issue. It's old.
Well, you can still do it on that. I know that for me, I've done some videos on the phone
Mhm.
and then uploaded them straight to my computer and got them all edited in to some other things, and then uploaded straight from the computer.
So apparently, unfinished project's been mispronouncing New Zealand. He called it New Zealand.
I don't know if they are or not. I haven't seen anything much down there.
The wallabies made it to New Zealand, but no kangaroos here. It's true, unfinished. Hey, Glenn, foggy out the headlights. Oh, fogged out the headlights and started designing the block. It's coming together. Hey, Dean, you are my favorite Kiwi. Wallabies. So when I visited New Zealand in '81, supposedly there were no snakes there. There were no snakes there except in zoos. Is that true, Dean? And he pronounces New Zealand as Hobbiton. Only John Cope could comment. Oh, Peckerwood Customs. That's what I was, not Copperwood. Not Peckerwood Customs. Wallabeers. Sweet, functional. He must have a lisp. New Zealand. I'm half cut. Water snakes.
Yeah, now you got me trying to remember some.
Y'all sparked Mater into remembering. That sounds more believable. How about Nude Zetland?
Yeah, that's something. Dean can always be my tour guide because there's a place in New Zealand I wouldn't mind going to. Invercargill. So sometimes I only spell it with one L and say one E.
I thought you were talking about a CUDA. I have a Cargill.
No.
Oh. It's the little down under.
It's Invercargill. Yeah. But no, that's where Burt Monroe's from. That's the world's fastest Indian.
Hi, P-Wood. That's pretty wild. You mentioned a channel and then they show up. That happens all the time. You know that? Does that happen to you, Mater?
Do what?
If you mention somebody's channel, then next thing you know, they show up. Peckerwood Customs. Good morning. He's in Sunday now too. Us guys are colding down, or cooling down rather. Colding down. That's some good English. And then those guys are warming up.
Yeah, Dean knows what I'm talking about. Like I said, that's one place I wouldn't mind going.
Better English, everybody. Over Cargill. Hey, Peckerwood. Just like Colleen, spell even Cargill with one L. Saves ink.
Yep.
Ice Peak Increase. Then peck on the wood. I'm going to go to New Zealand, sleep on Dean's Davenport. I want to see the celestial bodies. New Zealand is one of the best places. Well, I bet you that would freak Dean out if we all hopped on a plane and went to New Zealand and said, "Yo, Dean, we're here."
Actually, unfinished. There's a better place to go and see celestial bodies. It's called the moon.
The moon.
You can get to the moon. Just pretend you're Alice. Just find Ralph Cramden getting mad at you.
"20 years ago, the wife and I were looking into what it takes to move from U.S. to New Zealand and become a citizen. Yes. What do you say? Yes, but Dean's Davenport isn't here. Isn't there. Not here.
It's not on the moon. But you got to admit, you don't ever
Why
have.
couldn't that changed?
You can definitely see all those celestial bodies up there.
All I know is one of my crushes is a Kiwi. I give my left to meet Zoe Bell. Heavenly Bodies, great movie. Thanks, Adam Clark, my cousin. Great cinematography. That was hard for me to pronounce. Well, we're almost 3 hours again. Well, that time flew. It always flies when you're having fun. You know, good conversation tonight. Good live. Thanks for stopping in, Mater.
No problem.
I'll wait till, what have we got? 8 minutes?
Yeah,
No, shut her
something like
down. We'll stop her at 3 hours.
Yeah, I know what it's like when you're up there and it's like you got nobody up on panel and everything. You got to rely on what's in the chat.
Yeah, that's fine. I do it all the time. But what happens is you sit in this chair for 3 hours. It gets to you. It gets to me anyway.
Well, you know how to fix that, right?
Yeah, I can get up and move around and then come back.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called coffee break, bathroom break.
Yeah. I usually make it 2-3 hours and I'm good.
I know one thing that really got me was when Amazon did their Prime deal.
But
There was a channel out there. They went 24 hours. Can you imagine sitting there, trying to, you're going 24 hours on something like that.
Immigration in New Zealand isn't easy. And they have an excellent program to keep the riffraff out. Well, I guess they're not going to let me in. They don't have riffraff, UP. They all come to Australia.
So does it mean ASO can't go to New Zealand?
Yeah. Sadly, they took the riffraff in. How do I escape unfinished?
Dean, how far, or how hard is it to go from New Zealand to Australia? I mean, I know they're, close. So what does it take?
I forget did he say it was 1,800 miles to I think it'd have to be farther than that, because it's like 3,000 miles from me to frickin' California. Or is it 8,000 miles he has to go?
From no, it's okay. It says 3 hours, and it goes 3 hours in your Brisbane. So that's about like me going down to Galveston. Actually, no.
Easy
Takes me
3
about
hour
4
tour. 3 hours on a plane.
Okay.
That's what Peckerwood says. SUP, you have that skill of contributed to society. I'm an electrician and just needed my wife to get a formal skill. I can move there. I'm just a troll. You're always at work, D. Yeah. I'm at work, it seems, every time a live is on. Well, that happens to me all week long. Like I'm a dumb second shifter. I'll just hop on a live and I'll get a call for a job. Not all the time, but in a plane. Here we go. Dean says, hey, we have room under a bridge for you, Auto Salvage. That's where all the trolls hang out, right? Under
Yep.
a bridge.
You feel right at home.
Hey, so I didn't see if Dust Devil had a live on after this.
I haven't seen Brian do any videos lately.
No, neither have I. I haven't seen many videos at all lately. Farther from No Name Nationals count me out. I get 2 months of spring and 2 more of summer down here, and no rust. I'm staying here. That's where I wanted to move, was North Carolina, South Carolina area, but I didn't get that far yet. Big block 402. Hello. What's Dean got to say here? Yeah, fasten your seatbelts and prepare for takeoff. Everybody in the plane, keep your seats upright and stay in your mother-loving chairs. We're taking off. Let's go. Need that work. Just need a fishing pole. Buck, when you're moving, as soon as I hit the lottery, I was moving down there in 2014, but I ended up where I'm at now. So God does have a sense of humor. I wanted to go south, and I did go south, but it was only 43 miles or 45 miles rather. Dean Stevens is on a plane. I didn't put a video out for 5 weeks after No Name Nationals. Well, I put it short out every day. I should stop that, but it's just habit. Doing it for over a year now. It's just habit. Where are you, FRG? He's in Georgia. I'm in eastern North Carolina. As far as moving, and man, if I had the money, I'd move tomorrow. If I found the right spot, I'd rather it warmer longer.
He's leaving on his jet plane.
Don't know when I'll be home again. Everybody pray for me because I'm flying in a plane. I really like North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina is pretty cool. I was just down in Hot Springs, North Carolina. We had lunch down there when I was down in Tennessee. It's only like it's like 40 minutes away.
All right,
Georgia.
you're already at 3 hours.
Williamson, Georgia. I'm a half hour from Knoxville between Kayville and Atlanta. You near me, Damien? Oh, 4 hours, Damien. Yeah, don't get drunk if you get on the plane. I made that mistake already. You want to keep building your cars, stay there. Great place to live down here, but fright from the U.S. Yikes. She's in Greenville, home at East Carolina University.
Yeah, but she's from Texas. I know she keeps saying she wants to hurry up and get back here. Up by Grapevine.
Grapevine.
Yep.
All right, people, we hit the 300 mark, the 3 hour mark. Well, she says she's from Ohio. We get 2 weeks of freeze. Yes, it does rain for 3 weeks straight after winter, but then we get so much sun you get tired of it and run out of stuff to do. All right, there's Dean waving by. All right, everybody, I'm going to shut her down here. And I want to thank everybody for stopping by. It's been a great night. It was a great conversation. I'll be back again next week, I'm sure. If I don't, I'll let you know. But otherwise, I'll be back. So with that, I'm going to leave it here. Remember to be good. If you can't be good, be kind. Mater, thank you for stopping in and chatting with us. And
No problem. Appreciate you having me up.
Good night.
And, yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Stay
everybody.
safe.
Bye.